Oh my god. Hurts so bad. Mm-mm. Hey, what's cracking? What's going on? Oh, I'm big chilling. Having a fantastic day. How are you? How are you this fine, illustrious evening? Take out this. There we go. Alright, let's see. Good luck, sirs. Thank you so much. Let's see. Grow my hair like mine? No clue. Not quite sure. Thanks, Rain. Let me figure this out here. What's my channel ID? I gotta figure out my channel ID. Let's see, switch account. Go to this. Go to my channel. View my channel. Switch account and go to my channel. View my channel. There we go. What is my channel ID? There we go. So, apply. Okay. Oh, I gotcha. Bless you all, Pope Benedict. Thank you so much, Pope Benedict. It's so good to see the Pope in here. Rare to see the Pope in here, honestly. Okay. Cool. Coolio. I'm moving now. Cool. Okay, let's see if the chat pops up. Good. My chat pops up. That's perfect. All right. Now I'm looking like I'm cooking. Oof. As I were, I was playing the Scratch Off game. That's pretty much the entirety of what I wished to do today was play this Scratch Off game. That was all I cared about. So that's where I'm at right now. Just playing a fun little Scratch Off game. So let's get sicko mode in it. Ooh, I'm gonna grab some more quick caches. I'll grab one quick cache. Back to scratching off. That's what the joy of love is, playing the Scratch Off game. It feels so smooth and efficient to play a game where you can shut off your brain for about 37 hours and just go a little bit sicko mode, which is playing some Scratch Off with the boys. That's fun. It's simple. It's such a simple game. I think about it a lot. I think about this game more often than I should. It's very fun and simple. Oh, here it goes. No jackpot for me. No jackpot. The goal is to get those jackpots. That's really what I want. Because this is an incremental game. With incremental games, you just do increments. Can I turn my mic a smidgen? For sure. How's this? That feel better? Is that hitting your ear folds better? How's that? Selenite, how's that? Please, Cheerios. It's me, Cheerios. No problem, buddy. Ugh. But yeah, I just want to play Scratchy realistically. Happy I can help out with that for you. Make it a lot of an easier situation for you. Go ahead, get in there. There we go. All right. A little bit of dollary dues for me. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for all that quick cash. All right. I guess increase my luck. That. Grab some lucky cats. There we go. Good. Get on up over there. Thank you. And quick caches. Put them over there. Now we're looking. What's up, Amandria? How's it hanging, Amandria? How's your day going? Are you having a fantastic day? Do you feel as though you have some Scratch Off luck to give me? We feeling good? We looking like we're cooking? Are we cooking good? How are we cooking right now? Are we in the kitchen right now? Are we cooking? How do you feel about the Jujutsu Kaisen Invincible budget drama? It's two different countries. It's completely two different countries. They work people at Mappa to the bone, and they expect them to make godlike material all the time. That's a big issue. And in America, we have labor unions and care about our people, at least to some extent, when it comes to animators. So they get breaks and they get days off and stuff like that. When it comes to this kind of stuff, we don't. That's what's going on here. That's the entire thing. So I have a big issue with that little debacle all the time. I have a huge issue with that because people, for some odd reason, are comparing two wildly separate things. And when I say wildly separate things, I do mean wildly separate things. They are not the same at all. Not even close. So I have a huge issue with that. That's the whole thing. So yeah, prove you're really him. Prove I'm really who? Me? The Saros? What's up? Prove I'm really me. Not sure what that means. Big overwhelm. Long lost a central part of the community today. What happened? Did you? What happened? I'm sorry for your loss. I don't know what just happened. What did I miss? What just happened? Am I being insensitive? Oh, interesting. Interesting. I see. A dude died. It's okay. Oh, sorry. Sorry you lost your friend. Sorry you lost the central part of your community. I didn't know you lost the central part of your community. I didn't know what was going on. My condolences. I didn't know what happened. Whoa, I'm getting cooked. What is happening here? But I have like no money. I gotta figure this out. I gotta figure this out. He was a mega punk. It's okay, just chatting. Hey, we are here just to chat. That's basically what we're here for. We are just chatters. That's all we can be, and that's all we can do in this day and age in this economy. I really can't buy any more scratch off tickets because I'm cooked. I've cooked myself. I've really cooked myself. If I get one of these, I get negative. That's crazy. They got that jackpot. Holy. Without that jackpot, I'd be cooked. Okay, I gotta be careful on buying those ones. That's crazy. That's insane. I'm not gonna get Lucky Cat at all. That's crazy. Lucky Cat just kind of screwed me over. That was kind of bad. Almost had to take out another loan. That was one of the worst things that ever happened to me. Holy. That would have sucked Garbo. Alright, let's see here. Scratch box speed, scratch box strength. Guess fan speed too. Probably get some fan speed. And a trash can. I need a trash can real bad. Since I have a trash can, I can buy these. Because, oh god, that was horrifying. Scary. Very, very scary. Thank god I got a jackpot though. That was pretty cool. Get some more quick cash. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Let me get some mini scratches. I love you, mini scratch. Ah. I love you. I love you, mini scratch. This gives me the same exact motion in my brain as doing this in real life. That is the beauty of it, which is not good. But you're good at climbing banana trees. You're actually correct about that, actually. You're not incorrect. Not even sure if you're trying to make a racially motivated comment, but you are 100% correct. I'm very good at climbing banana trees. You are 100% correct. It's because of my monkey-like genetics. You are 100% correct about that, King Alfred. That's just a factual statement. I'm happy you know so much about me. You must be one of my close friends, because that's a really hard pull. People only in my childhood would know that about me. But I'm happy about you know that about me. Happy you understand that it's good that I'm good at climbing banana trees. Every day I wake up and hope that I can just latch on to a banana tree. I know. And you like KFC? Every day. I climb trees for fun. When I was growing up, yeah, I did climb a lot of trees for fun. That was a real fun thing I did. It was simple and easy back in the day. Nowadays, not sure if it's as simple or as easy to climb trees. I haven't tried in a while. I think my hands are pretty calloused up, but yeah. Uneducated thug, yeah. I'm pretty much an uneducated thug. The vernacular in which I speak at and the cadence of my voice give tell to me being somebody from a very hard area. You can tell that. You can just feel it in the way that I did. Thank you, I appreciate that. Trees these days. Hey, can't do anything but this. Hey, thank you. Your feet hands? That's actually funny. What if you were to start an ASMR channel? I don't have that sultry of a voice where I could start an ASMR channel. I don't have that good of a... You use my Miss Feet Hands. There it goes. I don't have that sultry of a voice where I would be using that. Yes, I do. I don't think so. I don't have that much pull in my voice, I feel. That's a personal thing, though. I may very well might, but I personally don't feel like I don't. That's what I mean, is you're so chill. You're so chill, you totally could. Ooh, that's interesting. I don't know. Look like Jimi Hendrix? That's a pretty good compliment, I think. Thank you. I don't know about that one. Don't know about that one. Don't know about that one. Me being chill. What's crazy is the fact that I'm not usually a pretty chill person. I'm really off the hinges all the time. I don't think I could do an ASMR channel. I also don't care to do an ASMR channel. I find them to not be in the vein of what I would care to do for the future of what I want to do for content in general. It would just be pointless to start an ASMR channel overall. I don't feel as though it would benefit me in the greater capacities of what I'd like to do. Because as a content creator, you always have to innovate and try new things. Unless you're somebody that's been around for quite some time, then you can just rely on the nostalgia. That's what it is. I like to steal, right? Man, I wish. Not a fan of stealing. A lot of things have been stolen from me, so not a fan of stealing, sadly. So you're not wrong about that. Why do you use the word vernacular a lot? It's a fun word. It's a fun word. It just means I believe it means the glossary of the words that I know and the level of words that I use. I speak at a probably a 10th grade level in ASMR of, oh, I got you. More so, it's just the glossary of words that I've concocted throughout the tenure of my life. I speak at a 10th grade level is where I'm at. Or instead of saying those I'd say high school level words, I could say throughout the course of my life, I have gained a lot of words that I use a lot. Is what I could say. It would be a lot easier for people to follow along with that. Maybe that would be simpler for people to understand. There's chaotic ASMR. There is chaotic ASMR. There is chaotic ASMR. I've seen a lot of those. There's the ones where the guy's getting beat up by his girlfriend or getting robbed. Those are funny. Those are very, very funny. I love those ones. I just don't think that I'm in that vein of what I want to do. It's not within the vein of what I'd like to do. It's not there. It's not where I want to be at. You wanted to grad now? I thought you were an adult. New exclusive scratch offs. They're only available to our most loyal customers. They're a lot tougher than what you're used to. If you get stuck, you can always prestige to spend your JP. Sand dollars. Interesting. So we got new scratch offs. We got a whole new variety of scratch off catalogs. That's quite interesting. Book reviews would be chill. I'd have to read a lot more than what I do right now if I were to do book reviews. The amount of reading I'd have to do would be insane. With the badge, you can marvel at all that you've achieved and get a look at what's still available to achieve. There are even some rewards to collect. Badge collection. Interesting. Prestige 9. I could have 9 to prestige. I could do that. Could do that. Or I can buy these sand dollars. What's this? Oh, they just have money on these. They just have money. Oh, they just have money. They're 20 million though, which is a pretty penny. Pretty penny. Let me get the scratch bot speed up, scratch bot capacity again. A little bit of money. A little bit of money. How do I make my stomach skinnier but still keep the fat around the rest of my body? You want to do kettlebell swings, right? So what you're looking for is an exercise specifically called kettlebell swings. The kettlebell swings will help you out. So that's what it is. I could start a book club. People wouldn't read. That's my big thing. I know how people operate. People would get a chat GPT summary of what it is, or they'd listen to an audiobook, which wouldn't be what I would want for the book club if I started one. And I know people would desperately say, oh, but it's the same. Some people have accessibility issues. Here goes my issue, right? So here goes the thing, right? What did you say? You could start a book club. The issue is that people want to read audiobooks, right? And you may read, and you may be somebody that does read, but most people, if I do start a book club, would prefer to do audiobooks, and they would say, it's an accessibility issue. It's an issue with this accessibility, which is fair. It is an issue with accessibility, and reading an audiobook, you would definitely get the same exact experience and story of reading a regular book. I'm not even denying that in any capacity. My issue is that it wouldn't feel the same if somebody does spend all their time reading, and somebody is doing lax tasks while somebody else is doing it. It wouldn't feel equivalent in my eyes. So my issue is if I were to start a book club in some capacity, people would either get chat GPT summaries, and that's not even an issue, right? I think the issue is the integrity behind if you would start a book club, would people be honest about how they're engaging and reading with the content within the book? And I feel as though it is completely disingenuous for a lot of people to read in book clubs and do that stuff if they're just using audiobooks or something of that variety. And I don't think audiobooks are less than reading. I just think that if you are part of a book club, at the bare minimum, you should read the books that you are doing within the book club, is what I feel. You should want to read the actual book. And that may be a little ableist when I phrase it aloud and say it with my whole chest, body, mind, spirit, and soul. It may be a little ableist, and if I'm a little ableist for that, I'll take that on the chin. I will take that on the chin. That's honestly fine by me, but I just feel like you gotta read the book. You gotta read it. Is that so wrong? Am I so wrong for that? I don't think that's true. I didn't roll black heavy. I did not mention you, but that is my notification. Not really, no judgment. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. It's my notification is a real scam. To be quite honest with you, it's a real scam. Trying to rib my eyes. My boss owns that time. That's completely understandable. Until you become your boss does own your time. Till that illustrious day where you can say, "Yeah, I own my own time." If only I could have got a jackpot. That would have been so beautiful. Oh well, say la vie. Unlock Scratch my book, whatever that means. So now I gotta become a billionaire, eh? Well, alright then. 163 million. Guess I get some more capacity, more speed, more meat, more patty, more buns, get some more scratch size. Maybe I should have got the scratch my back. That's what I should have got. That would have been smarter. Guess I'll get some more quick cashes. Just some more quick cash. More quick cash. That's fine. It is good engagement bait. It does get the person in here because it makes them think that I indeed mentioned them. Because that's all people see. They just see, oh, he mentioned me. Well, what for? What's going on? Why me specifically? What's happening? And it really feeds into people's ego. And I love feeding into people's ego. It's my favorite thing. That's why my notification says that, because if I can feed into somebody's ego and figure them out, that's fun. It's really fun to do that. It's a lovely thing to look at somebody's ego. If only balls had scratch games on them, we'd all be rich. You're spitting. You are speaking the language of the gods right now. You're speaking a language that I deeply understand, and I like that. I like that for us as a collective, as a unit, as a community. We got to figure that out, how to get scratch games on our balls. That'd be fun. If we can put, if there was a thing, there was a scratch off ticket called Scratch My Balls, man, that would be one of the greatest things of all time. It would be just phenomenal. People would go through out far and wide to figure out how to get the ball scratch off cards. But hey, that's a pipe dream. It's a pipe dream right now, but we got to get that on there. We got to get Donald Trump on there. If we tell him the investment plan and see if he'll do it, he might do it. He might do it. He's a fun guy, right? We all agree that Donald Trump is a fun guy, right? He's fun. He likes making jokes about American people, right? That's fun for him. He likes treating us like a joke. I think he'd love that for us. He'd probably fund the entire thing if we told him it was to get back and joke at the American people. He'd say, "Yeah, I love joking with my people. They're my Americans, and this is my country." I like that about him. He's very egotistical. I like the ego of Trump more than I like Trump in itself, because it represents how we are as American people. And I gotta respect that. I do gotta respect that. I made a video a while back saying that Trump was the most American president, and every day I get proven more and more right each time he does anything. Someone said, "He's not the most American. That doesn't make any sense, because I'm American. I'm nothing like him." Okay? Fine. You don't represent American qualities. I'm a UK Kai Pasta. Because he knows his mortality. Is this true? We don't know. We don't know. We're hoping he's spiraling because he knows his mortality. But that's a good theory. But hey, that's just a theory, a game theory. Thanks for watching. We don't know. We can only, as the American people, we are left wondering and pondering at the 4D chess level skills that Donald Trump enacts every single day. We can only hope to grasp and understand and grasp at straws of what Donald Trump truly does. We are peons to the harebrained level schemes that our big Donald Jamarcus Trump, our big savior, our messiah, is doing up there. We cannot fully grasp and understand what he is or what he does. We are merely a facsimile of a human being compared to the ambivalence that Donald Trump exudes every single day. That's what it is. Obviously, if you're not like Donald Trump, you're not American enough, clearly. You're not really Americanized. You're not really living your true American dream. Why are you not egotistical, selfish, and ruining everybody around you's livelihood? Why are you not acting like you are the big brother of every situation you are a part of? Why are you not doing that? Is that not truly American, to have a sense of pride and ego, hopefully undeserved, simply riding on the coattails of nostalgia in every single second of your life? Is that not American? Is that right? Microdosing with MDMA? That'd be interesting. Be interesting. Very experimental. I wonder if they do experimental stuff or if they have something guaranteed with him. Not quite sure. He does get higher priority medical care because he is the top boss, the big dog, the big kahuna. He does get the top of the food chain. So it will be up to that to determine what that would exactly be. I have no clue. I wouldn't know. I'm guessing. I'm simply guessing about what Donald Trump would possibly be doing. But that's big Trump. That's Trump O'Malley. That's Trumposaurus Rex. And hey, if I am to be governed by a man that simply wish for the unexistence of everybody on this earth, then that's the legacy I choose to leave for all of us. That's what it is. I've got nothing against it, realistically. Nothing truly against it. If this is what this is amounted to, if this is our life, if this is what we're supposed to have happen to us, that's what it is. What's up, Chudler? Much love, Chud. Hello, fellow Chudder. Pleasure to see you. Pleasure to see my Chudley. My big Chudley. Oh, sweet Chudley. Sweet, sweet Chudley. I always hated it. Give me all my stuff. Come on now. There we go. Let's go. Better coins. Love to see it. Get some 2 wins out here. Give me all that. That's beautiful. See what gadgets I got here. I got a sticky me, more fan speed, maybe more just more fan speed. Might as well. So maybe the speed. I need billions now. I'm gonna need billions to upgrade those. So that's gonna be a second. I'll get some mini scratches. 2 wins. The table's full. I'll just get the table full so I can get some jackpots. Higher chance for jackpots. Can you say that in the Trump voice? Hello. Hey, what's up, Chudler? Much love, Chud. Pleasure to see you. The greatest Chud that's ever existed. Best Trump voice I got. That's not that astute of a voice actor. Sorry. If you're here for voice acting, you've come sadly to the wrong stream. I tried my best though. Hopefully that elicited in you some response of joy. Collecting all your scratch box winnings. Mondo can help with that. She's cute too. Mundo, what's this? What's a Mundo? 2 billion to collect my scratch off winnings. I see. Oh, this can become fully automated. I see. Okay. So we're just looking for full automation at this point. Gotcha. Okay, so maybe sand dollars. Maybe sand dollar it up. Yeah, sand dollar it up for sure. Get some sand dollars in there. Perfect. Get some 2 wins. Just for the jackpots. Just for the jackpots. Put these boys in there, and then let it go. Let your freak flag fly. Let it happen. I think people nowadays, and this is just a guess here, I think people are so obsessed with not having their own words or thoughts or voices because it's too much effort to think. And that's so real. It's so real to not want to think because of all the horrifying nature of things that are happening and going on. It's so real not to want to think, right? For instance, this automation that I'm doing right now, someone may look at this and say, this is such a wildly pointless game. What are you gaining by playing this game? And to be quite honest with you, they would be 100% correct in the assertion that I am definitely gaining nothing. This does not progress my life in any capacity. This does not make me a wiser, smarter, or better person. This does not make me seem as if I'm achieving anything truly. It is simply me clicking an automatic fan into a robot to do automatic scratch off tickets, or I could grab this and scratch them off myself to get an amount of money that is so gargantuan. It is unrealistic and unreasonable all to get bigger amounts of money in a game that genuinely doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. None of these things matter. None of these things are worth it. It really is just overly pointless to do this sand dollar thing right here, right? But it feels kind of cool to push that in there and do all these at once and get all this stuff even if I win nothing. Feels kind of cool. So, to be quite honest with you, I like it for that reason and that reason alone. I think people are looking for a purpose to a lot of tasks they do. And yeah, that's really pointless. What is it that pacifies Americans? Where's the consequential people like Luigi Mancioni? I don't know what pacifies us. I believe it's the convenience culture of the reality of where we live in. We stand to gain nothing from retaliation in the grand scheme of things. We as Americans don't gain anything from going crazy and having civil war and riots because we are so content with the luxuries that we have enabled and favored to us. We have the dream of the American escapism. We can actually achieve what these billionaires have. We could get the lottery. We could go gambling. We could do that. So that's what it is. That's what it is. We think we can possibly achieve these high plateaus. These people that say, "Oh, it's the Epstein class." And I'd like to say something about people that use the term Epstein class. The term Epstein class doesn't exist. That's just rich white people. That's it. They want to have this thing where they say, "Oh, it's the Epstein class of people. It's the specific classification of people that are hyper rich and super famous." And no, it's just rich white people. There's nothing deeper beyond that. That's it. What pacifies a lot of Americans, what pacifies us as a whole country, as who we are, as what we are, is we have DoorDash, we have toiletries, we can still afford groceries. We are slowly reamed out ever so slightly, and it's completely annihilated. I have an infinite catalog of video games. We have anime. We have food that is full with sugars that keeps us fat and full. We have dreams that we could possibly obtain. We have the illusion of college. We have love all around us. We have motels and hotels and carnival food sold in grocery stores all the time with different flavors of Oreos and churro sticks. We have so much. There's the overabundance of everything that lets us as people be pacified by our very nature as humans. It's not a bad nor a good thing to me to be pacified by the ineptitude of the American people. It's whatever. You know what I mean? It's really whatever. And I want to hate it really bad, but I am also a part of the system. But I can critique the system I am a part of. I'm allowed to. I'm not unallowed to critique the system I'm a part of. It is very realistic and reasonable to see a system and critique it as you are a part of it. That's just how systems work. It's how every system has worked for quite some time. If you are a part of a system, I would hope you critique it, actually. If you don't critique the systems you're a part of, why would you not do that? Seems strange to not critique the systems you're a part of. Feels a little strange, in my opinion. That just feels like a reasonable thing to do. It's this mindset where people say, "Nah, you don't have to critique. You're not allowed to critique it because you contribute to it." You can critique it. I think the people that care about America the most critique it the most. The reason I have such strong thoughts about America, about how we operate and how we do things, is because, yeah, I'm a part of this and I can critique it. Like I'm a part of this whole thing. I am here and ready to learn. I'm here to learn, live, laugh, love. I'm here to live, laugh, love about everything in America. That scratching my back one is crazy. That one sucks. I hate that scratch my back one. I'm gonna stick to sand dollars because whoa, that was bad. That was real bad. You saw that? I like lost so much money there. That was that was really bad. That was the worst one. If it ain't about the money, give me some mini scratch. Give me some mini. My table's full. Let's go. Let's get it. Hey, jackpot. Oh. Thought I was lucky. Oh, my hubris. My sweet, disgusting, fulmering hubris. Yeah, hate to see it. If only. That's just what... It's fun being an American, though, because I have so much pride about being an American. Thanks for the viewpoint, guys. Well, I don't have to, but, you know. Hey, you have a lovely day. If you want to keep me on the background, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to be here for quite some time. You do what you got to do. You're not forced to be here. Appreciate you coming in, stopping by. Have a lovely day. Now then, as I watch my little thing destroy these little things and give me some more scratch-offs, I enjoy the beauty and stability of me just sitting here, watching the beauty of this game. Yes. Go ahead, sand dollars. Level up. Level up and give me crazy money. Yes. Also, games like this just make me feel like one day maybe I could possibly achieve it, you know? Maybe one day I will get it. Hmm. Maybe Mundo wasn't a good decision to buy. Wish I could refund Mundo. Probably not the best choice to buy, honestly. Shouldn't have bought Mundo. Go crazy. Every time Mundo goes down, it does that. So I'd have to do that. It's not like I'm gonna get the jackpot anyway other. Yep, not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Mundo's just there, just minding its little black cat business, doing what it does best. Looking at me and taunting me, making fun of me every single day, making fun of me for playing a scratch off game. I can understand why scratch offs are addictive too. It's the allure of possibly win, just a chance, just the idea of winning. Ugh. What if? Living in a world of what ifs. And that world of what ifs, better than this world, I'm sure. Way better than this world. We all have crossroads in our life, right? We'll reach a crossroads where we want to have something better happen. I had a horribly crazy dream where I went back in time and I won the lottery and I was able to change a bunch of stuff about my life, and it was so cool going back, and it felt so real. It felt so real. It felt like I was there and I was able to change all these small little aspects about everything. But it was fake. None of it was actually happening. But it felt real at the time when I was doing these dreams, when I was having this dream. And I love that it just felt very, very real. I was hoping it was real. I was hoping that it actually happened, but it didn't. None of it actually happened. And I don't know why I thought it did. I don't know what my thought process was. Obviously, it was insane to think that any of that stuff was happening. But I'll tell you what, during the dream, while it was happening, I was fully invested in every single cent and every single second of what was going on. I felt me altering my history and me altering my past and altering my moments in my life. I felt every second of every prevailing thought that I could change. And that was cool. That was a fun thing I could do. But alas, I had to go back to reality. I had to wake up. And I think that's the worst part about dreams, is that you have to wake up one day. That's why people want to live their dreams all the time, because they never have to wake up. They can live in their fantasy or their delusion all the time. And that's really what video games are a lot of the time. They're a deeper transfines of escapism. They're a big part of escapism, is doing more and getting past what you're scared of dreaming about. I love escapism. I love things that let you escape reality, even if it's for a little, for a second, for a day, for a moment, for a smidgen, for a small smidgen. I love being able to leave reality in some capacity or some way. But not all the time do we get to leave this reality. We have to be forced to be burdened upon this world. And that's why people like stories and want concise endings to stories where the good guy wins and it triumphs and it feels great. But that's not always what happens. What happens a lot of the time, and this is more often than not, is that in the real life, the bad guy wins, right? In real life, the bad guy will win. That should not discourage you or turn you into the bad guy. That should inform you of the reality of the world. I believe that's all it should do. It just inform you of, hey, bad guy wins sometimes. That you gotta accept it. You gotta accept the bad guy wins. That doesn't mean that good guys lose all the time. It just means the bad guy will win. It shows how people view different things, how different people are, how different this world operates for certain people. And that's fine. That's great sometimes, because you could be one of the certain people maybe. And that's the American dream. Becoming the good bad guy is what a lot of people want. They want to become the bad guy that wins and people like. I think that's what happened with Elon Musk with the American dream, the dream of American exceptionalism, where America is always number one. It's the biggest to ever do it. It's the greatest. It's the largest. It's unstoppable. It's a good dream to have. It's a great dream to have, I would even say. To think that our country, what we stand for, the liberties and justices that we hold are bigger and better because we are American. It's every country has it too. Koreans have it. Japanese people have it. They want Japanese to be on top. They want Chinese to be on top. This is made in China. This is Chinese made. This is. There was a big thing a while back where they were trying to, I believe, clone a dog for some reason or another, and I believe Korea was the leading brand on it, and they published these papers. It wasn't peer reviewed, and it turns out it was a scam. They didn't actually clone a dog without a. It was cloning without a. I believe it was a female womb of some sort. They wanted to clone a dog, and they just wanted it to be a Korean achievement first. And they poured all these resources into it, saying, "Yeah, you're getting all these government and state grants because you have the ability to do so, and it's gonna be easier for you because it's Korean and Koreans on top." And I respect that. I respect that. I really do. I respect the need for people to have their country be number one all the time. That's that's powerful. It's tribalism, but for your country, state, and mind. A big issue with America is that we're a melting pot. We all don't look the same. If we all look the same, it might be better for a lot of people. They might feel more inclined to care about the people around them if everybody looked the same. But sadly, we don't. Where America's a melting pot, is the land of opportunity, a land of traditionalism, the land of hundreds of people looking in different ways and different viewpoints and a bunch of different things. And because we don't have that innate tribalism, the tribalism and attack for other Americans, I'm sure there are provinces in China or provinces in Japan where they all don't like each other. Maybe people in Gangnam don't like people on Jeju. In Korea, perhaps. I don't know. I'm not there. I cannot possibly know the inner personalities of the differences between the whole thing. But as a whole, Korea, probably all Koreans probably think they're better than most Americans. Japanese people probably think they're better than Japanese people. That's probably how it goes. In America, because we all just look so wildly different, just different all over, we don't have that. And that's real. That's the American dream, to have all these different people all together, coming together, looking different, and still choosing to be one thing under the banner of America. And that would have been beautiful. It would have been such a beautiful American dream if that were the true reality of how America works. But sadly, it isn't. Sadly, it isn't. I wish it was, though. I wish it was. Oh, dang. This one's bad. It's all snake eyes. This one's incredibly difficult. It's, well, 1% chance for 20 billion if you get the sixes. And you lose 10 billion. Yo, this one's evil. Get this one out of here. It's wasted 10 billion on that. Well, at least I know now. That's always nice to know. It is nice to learn. Even if I'm happy that it's over, can I cry because it happened? So I got 11 points. Got 11 points. Not really getting much if I get 11 points. Trashing winnings gives 3 times XP. Wow, that's interesting. That's crazy. Trashing winnings? Interesting. Scratchbot starts with more capacity and more speed. Adds a battery to your fan to keep it blowing longer. 20% on fully scratched tickets. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. No challenges yet. In the game fully released, I feel like there should be challenges. Unless I have to unlock challenges later. It says coming soon. Doesn't mean I necessarily don't have it. So, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I'm merely trying to learn this game and figure out what it is. It's simply a scratch-off game. I've only gotten the second catalog so far. Not much. Not much in my repertoire going through. Like the little googly eyes here. I guess I'll grab a few scratch-off tickets. Go a little crazy on it. Maybe I'll get some more luck. Maybe a little bit more scratch size. Let's see what we got here. That scratch size really came in clutch because I can just immediately just grab it and go crazy. That's nuts. Grab it and go crazy. No pause on that. I don't pause many things that I say, realistically. The ones where the higher risk ones are crazy because you lose so much for the higher risk. That's insane. It's really just good luck, coward, and bozo. Good luck, bozo is really how it goes. Get some more scratch luck, maybe. Maybe some more scratch luck. That might be Might be the wave. I suppose my goal right now, as opposed to anything, would be to probably fill out on 2-win real fast. And let me get some more scratch luck. Probably fill out on 2-win and see how much more I can get with just 2-win. What are we looking for here? Nothing. Nothing there, huh? I can get some more sand dollars. So I'll max out on sand dollars, right? Max out on sand dollars. Let it do its course. Let it run its parade, whatever it may do. And then I'll go a little bit crazy. And I'll go on 2 wins. And then we'll see how many jackpots I can get. I want to see if I can get 40 prestige. That would be cool. Because it would just be me a series of me restarting over and over again. It might be wiser to prestige overall. It might be wiser to prestige. But who knows? I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know at all. Because this is my first go around, honestly. My first go around. So that's what it is. So let's see here. Oh, we gotta do this. That was fast, kind of fast. A little fast. Jackpot. I got a jackpot. Less than 1% for a jackpot is kind of crazy, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. But I got 27 Billy. 27 Billy. I guess I should get speed, but I kind of want capacity. Let's do speed. Because speed just helps faster. It's less than 1% chance to get the sand dollars. But sand dollars does help out a lot, right? I'm just going to do sand dollars to get a bunch of money real fast. I'm just going to get a disgusting amount of money. See how much meal grades I can get. So, I'm going to do all these at once. I'm going to fill the table with nothing but sand dollars, right? Just all this. Asgore, you are correct. You are correct. The prestige is very prestigious. Table's full. Alright, so now that I filled the table with nothing but these, it should go crazy. Should go crazy. So we're gonna let all these go through, and then I'm gonna do them all in at once. And after I do them all in at once, I'll have such a crazy stockpile of money that it'll prestige like crazy. I thought it would be better to prestige the 2-win, but you get 6 for the sand dollars. I didn't know that. It will probably be faster despite having a lower percentage chance, because the percentage chance of the 2-win is actively 0.2. This is Gas Station Boomer Simulator without a shadow of a doubt. You are 100% correct about that. I feel older every time I pull a scratch off. Every time I grab one of these and do this, I can feel me aging 375 years. Oh, I can feel me growing older with each coming second. It's beautiful. It's because this is probably going to be my reality when I truly achieve my final form of being an old boomer yelling at the birds in the sky and getting mad at pigeons. This is going to be me in the future. This is going to be what I am. Wisdom speedrun. Truly. I'm the smartest man on earth right now. Hello, Saros in chat. What's cracking, EMG? You found the true streaming channel. What I was supposed to do was I was supposed to announce that I am streaming on this channel on my main channel. I didn't do that. That's on me. So I should probably do that. So give me 1 second. Let's see. Let me go to my main channel. Probably be smart. There we go. What's cracking, brother? What's going on? Hey. Oh, Nathan said hello. I didn't see that. So, that's fun. Alright. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep that pushing. Back to you, me. Back to you, me. I will be here till I go to sleep in 30 minutes. I'm just drumming. Oh, no. Have a stack of 100 or more tickets in a scratch box. Clicker minigame. What's the clicker minigame? What was that? Interesting. I don't know what that means. Must mean something. My day job looking like. Love to see it. I can still wash dishes. That's so good. I can I can still go to my day job, which is crazy because I would have gotten fired unless I'm doing this in a time portal at the event horizon close to a black hole because time slows near a black hole. Maybe that's where I'm at. That's about capacity. I should get the capacity up, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should probably just get the capacity up. Speed probably next, just to have this go at lightning's pace. I can only imagine that it would go at the speed of sound whenever I'm not paying attention, essentially. This really does become an auto clicker at some point. I imagine it's going to be a thing that automatically selects the best things for me maybe in the future. I don't know. I don't know. I would hope that this game doesn't become pure automated. Actually, it might just become pure automated. It's basically automated with me just pushing the fan over there and using that little scratch bot. That's basically where I'm at right now. So, I'm going to wait until it does all of them, though. And then I'm going to do them all at once. And I must have patience. I must be resilient. I imagine I'll get 700 billion. Maybe. I'm hoping I reach 700 billion. That would be lovely. Or maybe 600 billion. 600 billion. I'm hoping for at least 2 or 3 jackpottles within this pile right here. That would just be phenomenal and the most beautiful thing ever if I get 2 or 3 jackpots. That would just make my week and make my day. I could be using Mundo, but I think Mundo's a little worthless, not going to lie to you. He just... I don't respect him yet. He could be good for later. I know he could be good for later. I'm not saying, like, he's worthless now. He's definitely going to be good later. It's a Flash game or, like, an itch.io game. This is on Steam. This is on Steam. It came out, I believe, yesterday or 3 days ago. It's called Scratchy. So that's what it is. That's the game that came out. And I wasn't even looking forward to it. Somebody in chat suggested the game and kind of hooked to it, to be quite honest with you. Something very alluring about doing this fun remedial task. It's probably what people feel like when they play Supermarket Simulator or something of that variety. When they play those games, it's probably the same exact elicited feeling of, I don't know, just feeling like they want to play a game. Hope I can have more table space, essentially. Where am I at? What? Hello? Why are you calling me if you don't need money? That's not shit that call me if you go into debt. That's real. Completely understood. Now then, let's see how much money I get. Not the game I expected to have a massive impact on gaming. They really did. They really did. Unlock the bomb. I got the bomb unlocked. That's pretty chill. I need 5 trillion to get to the next thing. Probably not going to reach it on this life. To keep it a stack with you. Go crazy. Give me some more scratch luck. I'll take some more luck. Am I going to get... I didn't get a single bit. When I didn't get a single bit of... I thought I'd at least get 1. That's crazy. What does the bomb do? Lest I try it. Negative 20 trillion. 25% chance. Insane work. Love to see it. That's beautiful. Wow. I got nothing for that. That's good. That's good. That makes sense. That makes sense. I'll prestige. I will prestige. I'm just gonna prestige and keep it going. See, that costs 3. That costs 8. Max. Start with Scratchbot. Start with aluminum coin. Spend your tokens at the night market. Having that. +1 on all jackpots. Yeah, I'll probably get that. 30% on tickets without jackpots. Less is more. Sure, I'll take that. 5% chance for trash to be refunded with a new ticket. Interesting. 15% for jackpots. I'll take that. What's this? Start with spellbook. Magic. Interesting. So each completely unscratched symbol spot. Interesting. 20% on day job for every time it's leveled up. Okay. I'll do this. Stretchbot can watch plates. As the battery to your fan to keep blowing. Scratchbot starts some more speed and capacity. Start with Mundo. That's huge. Starting with Mundo is kind of huge. I need these tickets, whatever they are. I don't know what those are yet. I could start with the aluminum coin. 20% on fully scratched tickets. 40. I'll do that. And I will prestige. That's why I don't gamble. It's because you don't believe in yourself, man. You're not understanding the full power of what it means to truly gamble. Got myself a trash can. Love to see it. Gonna need that trash can. If only. If only you could wash plates with me, buddy. Oh well. Thank you. 49 bucks. Immediately doing crazy good. Love to see it. Get up in there, buddy. Go ahead. Eat those tickets, little buddy. What do you got for me? $0. Love to see it. Never thought but that way. I'm gonna download Kalshi right now. See, you're not understanding it. See, you're understanding now. You get that Kalshi, you're doing crazy good, man. Kalshi's the way to go. Poly market, prediction markets. You're basically one up on me, man. Let's see, Scratch looking crazy, looking good, looking the best I've ever seen in my life. Getting some money. See how much potential money I'm winning? It's not real money, but potentially. I got big dollars here, right? See that? See the potential earning I could possibly have? And it's all about potential. See, that's the beauty of prediction markets, see? It's not like you're actually winning money, but the potential to win money. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. It's that chance. And who are you to knock a chance, right? You don't want to knock that chance. It's Sunny with a chance. You don't want to knock that chance. Look at that. Look how powerful that feels. See that? Look at that strength. Oh my goodness, isn't that fun? Isn't that outstanding? Oh, crazy. 95% chance. Look at that. Once you get one quintillion, I think you should get a $105,000 stretcher from your local 7-Eleven. $105. You're right. I should do that. That would be so cool. That'd be so fun, and that would be so fun and not psychotic to do. That would just be smart business because I've reached that number in a fictional game. What is to stop me from reaching that in real life? Content. You're right. You're right. Content. I must think of every instance of my life as a dirge of content. As our great Lord and Savior, Mr. Beast, once said, that's content, isn't it? That's showbiz, baby. That's showbiz. And who am I if not a Mr. Beast clone, in essence? I'm basically Mr. Beast, but with significantly less money. And I do mean significantly less. If Mr. Beast was a loser, I'd be Mr. Beast. So I'd still be Mr. Beast. So I'm basically Mr. Beast. A bigger coin is what I need. This little buddy over here. Look at him go. Should have used it as a tax write-off. I could. Scratch off's a tax write-off. That's a crazy thing. I got a jackpot, baby. Love to see it. Don't know how I got a jackpot, but I'll take it. What is this? Another jackpot. Love to see a super jackpot. Coolio. We're looking like we're cooking. 2 jackpots in a row. Ugh, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I could start going for quick cash. I could use these mini scratches. Could start going crazy on quick cash. Big money, big money, big money. I should have just went for the little tickets and went crazy on the little tickets. What I should have done, and then just kept getting the stunts up there. I'm gonna write off Kalshi on my losses as a tax write-off. That's smart. That's smart. You're spitting. You gotta make sure you make a video about it and say that you're employed through that. That's really all you gotta do. You're thinking with portals right now. A gambling addict starting a YouTube channel just to write off his taxes on the fact that he's gambling. That's gambling maxing right there. We're really speaking through the gods. We're listening to Zeus Almighty with the way we think about our gambling. That's amazing. And that's what I gotta respect. I gotta respect when people are able to do that about themselves and just really transverse that. Poly market maxing. Ugh. Clavicular who? The coward is what he is. He knows nothing of what I could possibly do. Another jackpot. What are the odds? It's kind of crazy I'm getting all these jackpots, actually. I didn't suspect this many. I hate the apple tree. The worst one. Yeah, it's like the worst one. Not a fan of this. I hate the apple tree, dude. Start doing leg day. Does he? No, he's a 20-year-old kid, man. He's really just a 20-year-old kid. It's hard for me to genuinely despise Clavicular because he's so young. He's really just such a child. I have nothing bad nor good to say about Clavicular in any capacity. It's because he's just a kid. He's really just a kid. That's the worst part too, because people are like, you should make a video on Clavicular. He's like 21. He's 21 years old. He's like a child, dude. He's genuinely a child. He's so young. He's so young and nothing. He's just basically nothing of a human being. It's very detrimental to like talk about him as if he's bigger than what he is. Because he's just somebody that's young and very controversial, which can get you very far in this business, honestly. Controversies sell really bad. He's controversial. He's so different. He's just not as young for me to talk shit. Oh, not at all. No, you can. If you're around that age, go crazy, right? If that is what you wish to do. It's my own personal thing. It's just me personally. It reminds me, I think me personally, I wouldn't let that slide. It's just me personally, I don't care about him enough to dogpile the kid. Has a mid chin, probably. I don't, and this is the thing, right? A large part of me doesn't care to insult people for their appearances. It seems pointless, more so for their actions, who they are as people. I can hate ideals, but it's hard for me to hate people. There's very few people that I have a deep distaste for. Like a deep distaste for. Very, very few. Very, very few people. It takes a large stretch, a very large stretch for me to just go all out being ballistic on a human being. So that's my biggest thing there. Keep buying these quick caches, not smart of me. I say that as I get the craziest quick cash draw of all time. Man, it's not smart to get all these quick caches. Me immediately. Gotta get all these quick caches. I do not have a strong enough coin for this. I don't have a strong enough coin. I got a strong enough coin for mini scratch. I do. That's gonna take too long. Yet again, I'm burdened by my own ineptitude to simply do what I need to do. We're scratching off. Another one. Look at that beauty. Look at that power. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Words can't describe how good I am at this. Words could describe it, but who can blame me? A lot of people can blame me, actually, when I think about it. Hundreds can blame me for a lot of things in their life. Oh well. What we got here? Okay. No fan yet, eh? Oh, here it goes. I'm looking at fan speed like, man, no fan yet? That's crazy. There we go. Some more scratch luck. Can't get a castle. There we go. How old did you think Clavicular was? What age did you think he was? That's confusing me because his age isn't like a secret, I think. Is it a secret? Did I just expel something that most people don't know? That his age is a big secret? Could be an idiot. Because Clavicular is kind of young. He's just a young cat, right? At least from everything I've understood, Clavicular has just been young. He's just a young guy. So I don't know. Hey, what's up, Makers B Weekly? What's cracking? I just know Clavicular. I've never really thought about Clavicular more than in passing. That's so understandable and honest and fair and real. That's completely understandable. Most people aren't going out of their way to say, hey, I'm thinking about clavicula. That's just big clavic. Sounds like I'm saying a slur when I say it that way. Feels like a slur. That sounds like a slur. Big clavic. Does the big clavic sound like a slur? To me, it feels slur adjacent. Haven't heard clavicular prior. He's a guy on TikTok that talks about look maxing and things of that variety. He's a young cat that cares a lot about his appearance and says that everybody should care about their appearance as much as me because I am the greatest to ever do it, and everybody should care about their appearance because appearance caring is the most important thing you can care about. Caring about your appearance is super important. That's basically his entire thing. It's just you gotta look cool. You gotta look not macho, more so. You gotta look the best to your ability. There are some things I personally do agree with when it comes to working out and at least trying your best to look presentable in some capacity. I say as I look the least presentable all the time on stream. But there's also a fact of the matter of, you know, just being an asshole is what he is. You go for your twink build, that's fair. You can still work out, you know, care about your body. That's also very important, I feel. I think working out doesn't have to discredit the twink build. I think focusing on your lower body, maybe your abs, something of that variety would be very beneficial to you. Not even muscles, just in general. Just in general. A little bit of exercise is always good for you. I always say. It's always good to get a little bit of exercise in. Just a tiny bit. Even if it's a little bit. Yes, lovely. Can I what? Can I get the cookie dough out of my fridge? One moment, chat. I have cookie dough in my fridge that my wife put in there and didn't tell me about. Legs are pretty good. Going for legs is pretty good. Most people skip legs completely. I'd say legs are pretty good. That's a fair area to work out. Scratch luck is probably more important than anything else. That size, I'm really feeling the effects of not having that size. It's really getting me now. Just not having that size is killing me. It's okay. So once you felt the power of getting the as a log border, so it's so it's like all legs. I see. I see. Says the blind man to the deaf wife. I see. I think they know that I'd farm jackpots, so I don't think I can get jackpots after a while. Yeah, I probably can't get jackpots after a while on the littler ones. Perhaps not. Or they make it harder. I don't know. No clue. But 0.2% chance is very, very low. So I might just be experiencing that. Used to be a big old boy. I see. I as well used to be a pretty hefty chunker. What a millennial way to phrase that. Hefty chunker. God, I'm embarrassing. Sure. Scratch luck. There we go. Some more quick caches. Just give me all these, buddy. Come on now. Just, you know what I want. You know what I'm here for. I'm not here to play these games. Here to get quick cash. Come on now. Give me them all. Come on now. You know what I want. More of a mid chungus now. More of a mid chungus. What encouraged you to go for the femboy build? What was that? What was that for? Very curious about that. All right. Life is good. Life is good. Life is good. What are your thoughts on polyamory? I don't hate it, nor do I like it, nor am I against it, or am I for it. It's people living their lives in the best capacity they possibly could. I overall think that there is a high risk of STDs, and there's cheating in monogamous relationships. There's also cheating in polyamorous relationships. It depends on the boundaries between those people. I would never do it because, man, that would be horrifically stressful to deal with all those things. That would suck so much garbage to deal with the stress of having another person talk to other people and you feel as though you're not good enough. It really feeds into a lot of my insecurities. A lot of people that are polyamorous often say, well, you're too insecure. You're insecure. You're not secure enough to be polyamorous. I'm not. That's 100% true. I am definitely not secure enough to be polyamorous. And you saying that isn't going to make me suddenly more secure to prove to you, random stranger, that I am definitely going to do that. Yes, it's a big straw man that I'm doing there. That was crazy. But it is insane to have that mindset, to want to be with hundreds of different people. It just seems crazy to do that to me. Maybe that's what I feel on my overall things. I think I think of the Socratic method of talking to people more often than not, where I ask questions to peer in, and whenever I speak to people, most people don't have the availability and their emotional capacity to be polyamorous. Most people don't have that ability in their brain to say, "Oh, I'm polyamorous and I can reasonably have my partner talk to other people." Most people can't do that, and that's just realistic. It's fair for people not to be able to do that. I don't think you should force anybody to be polyamorous if they're not ready to or don't want to or something of that variety. It happens a lot. A lot of people just become polyamorous because they know the variety of hundreds of people on Earth. I think people become polyamorous because, well, a lot of people, not everyone, just a lot of people, because they see all the options they have. And when you see all these options, you're saying, "Oh, I can date all these people." That's not healthy. That's not healthy at all. It's just not healthy to do that. But it to each their own. At the end of the day, it really is. It's just to each their own. And if you have the ability to be polyamorous, you're a stronger beast than me. I will say that. You're the strongest beast. You're the beast with a billion backs is what you are. You're so powerful and strong. I'm so proud of you. But I would hate to just, because you're treating your friends as potential dating partners too. You could, a lot of polyamorous people, they could just have friends without the romantic part. That's what it is. You could just do that, and yeah, you are the big chungus when you are in a polyamorous relationship. Realistically, you are the big chungus. That's kind of how it works there. It sucks for so many people that they get a lot of online dating advice from a bunch of people. They say, "Oh, well, you should open up your relationship to do this," and it's not what they want in a relationship because it's different to other people's boundaries. What sucks is you may find somebody you really enjoy and love, and they may feel bored in a relationship, and they may say later, "Well, I feel like we should open up the relationship to be polyamorous and be open a little bit more because I feel as though my needs aren't being met." You can just break up and be friends, and that could also work. That would also be a option when it comes to that, because holy moly donut shop, do I not want to deal with people who want to be with everybody on Earth. That would suck. Hot piss and garbage on a shit stick. It would just be horrifying to have that. That would suck. Thank you for raiding the channel. I appreciate the raid. We're talking about polyamory. We're talking about polyamory just now. What's up, Ricky Redo? We were just talking about polyamory and how wild it is. What's up, Endless Night? We're just playing Scratchy. I do gotta, I want to get back to what I was, I don't want to lose my thought on the aspect of what was happening here. It is so detrimental to someone's mental health to have to think about their partner getting absolutely back shots blown out. It's just hard for them. And if you feel good letting your partner experience all forms of love in every capacity, thank you so much, Endless Night. I appreciate that. I do like my hair as well. If you feel good about your partner sleeping with all these people and being with all these people, then more power to you. I'm so proud of you for having the ability to have the emotional strength and resolve to have all these people be with your partner and all this stuff. It'd be great. I don't. Afros are cool. I do. I love afros a lot. That's why I have mine out. I don't have the strength, man. I feel like I'm fine. I feel like polyamory's fine. I don't. Maybe polyamory isn't natural in nature. That's another thing people tell me. Well, polyamory is not natural. That's great. I'm not natural in anything that I do. I'm unnatural. I'm very insane. Hey, you kidnapped too? That's good. What's up, Ricky? How was your stream, by the way, Ricky? Pleasure to see you. I forgot to ask how was your stream. It's crazy. It's nuts. The point of this game is you grab a scratch off here and you scratch it off. So you may be asking yourself, well, what's the point of the game? Well, you grab a scratch off here and you scratch it off. And you'd be asking yourself at this point, well, what's the point of the game? Well, I'd actually have to show you something. This is very important. You grab a scratch off here and you scratch it off. Now, at that point, you're obviously confused. And I really do understand your confusion. And I want to help you out here. I want to walk you through it. I want to baby step you. I want to feed some baby food to you. And I want to help you out. You grab a scratch off and you scratch it off. Now, here goes the fun part. Getting prepped for hash bash and plenty yapping. Love to see it. That's what I like to see. Hash bash in Ann Arbor, I imagine. I don't know where any other hash bash is going on. I really don't know. But here goes the game, right? You grab a scratch off and, ooh, what's this? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I like to see. You scratch it off. That's beautiful. And that's the lovely thing about this game. You can pretty much do that the entire game. And that's pretty much the entire loop of what's going on. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for my whole chest, mind, body, and spirit and soul. So there is automation in the game in some capacities because it does functions like a roguelike. It does function like a roguelike. So it does function in that capacity. But that's where it is. But yeah, as I was saying to them, I'm in another chat too. I'm in 3 different chats, by the way. I'm not just on Twitch. Just want to point that out. There's a bunch of different chats. There's TikTok, there's YouTube, all going on at once. So as I was saying, yeah, I don't hate polyamory. And if you're in I swear to you, if you're in a polyamorous relationship, dude, you are so powerful and strong and fierce and amazing. And I don't care if you are doing that in your relationship. You have your own boundaries and you have your own things that you're comfortable with. And I'm so happy for you. I'm so proud for you. And you are the greatest person to ever exist. And you're so cool and amazing. You're great. You're great. That's so cool. Not doing that. You can officially combine all your stream chats on your Twitch overlay. You can? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. That's TikTok won't let me do that, but I do appreciate the fact that that is a thing I can do. Didn't know that. Didn't know that. That'd be sick. You might have to show me. Wasn't a polyamorous relationship with 3 people, or am I stupid? It's 3 or more than 2. Whatever more than 2 implies. It can be open. There's different ways you can do polycules. There's nesting partners. There's a lot of different ways you can do polyamorous relationships. There's so many different aspects to how it operates and how it runs and how it functions. So that's what it is. Have a lovely day, EMG. Appreciate you. There's many, many, many different ways you can have a polyamorous relationship. But it depends. It just depends on how you want to run that polyamorous relationship. I would run it into the ground and try to be with one person is what I'd do. I'm too scared of STDs, I think, and STIs more so. I'm more scared of those, the infections that you get. That would just be horrifying. Unless everybody's using condoms, I guess. I don't know. Even with that, there's still the emotional revelations of that too. What? Yeah. Okay. I do support LGBTQ, even though I'm not into all that. That just means you're an ally. That's good. That's what it means. After someone got banned over multi-chat recently, they backpedal the ancient rule. Someone got banned on multi-chat? Really? I didn't know that. How do you put all the stream chats all together? How do you do that? Is it within OBS somehow? I have no idea how to do that. I just have YouTube and Twitch up. That's basically all I have all the time under me. I didn't know there was a way to do that. I use Sheep Chat to look at all the chats at once. That's basically all I got right now. Just good old Sheep Chat. Good old Sheep Chat. Let me grab all my money real fast and grab everything I can possibly get. Give me all this. Thank you so much. Look at all that. Oh, beauteous. Beauteous Maximus. The worst one, the turtle. Sucks. Blow with complete phase eternal autoplayed. Holy dopamine farming. That's the game. It's just a big dopamine simulator. I use Social Stream Ninja. I use Social Stream Ninja as well. I've used that before. Social Stream Ninja's pretty good. Social Stream Ninja's pretty good. The signing in on TikTok on Social Stream Ninja pisses me off though. Like whatever I'm using to sign in on TikTok, that agitates the piss out of me. It's probably the worst thing ever. It just annoys the shit out of me. I hate that with my whole chest, mind, body, spirit, and soul. That agitates the hell out of me. I'll be on Social Stream Ninja and I'll just think to myself, wow, I could be doing anything other than actually pissing me off. It's the worst thing ever. The sign-in is ass. It's so bad on TikTok. It's the worst thing. I have not found a single good thing that integrates well with TikTok at all. I haven't found one. All of them are just piss. They are piss on a shit stick in the middle of July. Open casket funerals on Emmett Till. God rest his soul. That is what it is. It is disgusting. Hate it so much. Wish it were better. But wishing won't do anything. It's all hopeful. It's all hopeful wishing. Now, should I be buying all these scratch-offs right now? No, I should be stocking my money so I can make my little guy faster. But realistically, no. I use WebSocket and hit my quota for YouTube every other day, so I have to manually open. Quota? There's a quota? Didn't know there was a quota. What does that mean, a quota? What is that? I have a side channel for live streaming because I feel as though having 2 uploads, a short on my main channel, and live streaming on my main channel is a bit much. So unless when I get to the point where I can upload once to my main channel, that'd be nice. Thank you for following Endless Night. I appreciate that. I basically play roguelikes and roguelites. That's my entire life. In a basket, in a casket, in a stool, in a pool, in a mule. It's basically where I'm at in life. Get capacity. I need capacity next. I'm sure I do. I don't know how the quota shit works when I hit max and the chats are delayed. That's disgusting. Binding of Isaac is my home. I think I have 4,000 hours in Binding of Isaac. Boy, it's me. The boy. It's me. A boy. Some may question that. Some may say different, but I am indeed what I am. Somebody asked me, I think about this all the time. Somebody asked me, what are your pronouns? And I said, him, 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 him. And they said, you can't just say that. And I said, I just did. I don't know what you want from me. And they got really mad at me because I was making a joke about pronouns because they take their pronouns very seriously. And they just got really angry in my chat. And then they said, we should all report him because he's not nice to the LGBTQ community. And I was very confused because of this small interaction I was having. And then my entire chat bullied the person and then doxed the person, which was a little bit unreasonable, I think. But man, that's a lot. That's a lot of thing. That's a lot of thing. It's a lot of thing. I think about that a lot. I think about that a lot. I think about how my chat weaponized to bully somebody. That was really funny. Evil for sure, but God, was it funny. I don't think I could offend them. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Because of my YouTube, my main YouTube channel, I get a lot of, dare I say, psychopaths coming through to tell me their opinions on everything that I say, which is very fun. I really appreciate that. Just a lot of people that come out the woo-woo and the woodwork to tell me everything. Or the community decides at the time. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. I'm merely a tool for the community. I'm merely a fleshlight for my community, boys. That's all I am. That's all I ever will be. Some people say that I am more than just a fleshlight. I say, why would I be anything more than just a proper fleshlight for the world? I knew I was going to get speed. I could feel it. I could feel it in my chest, mind, body, spirit, soul. I know I was going to get speed. How much does the strength cost? What was that? 320 million? I could probably get that with these 2 scratch offs right here, right? There we go. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Strength. That's what I like to see. Stronger. Let's let me enjoy any single person in history. That's a crazy sentence. Martin Luther. I think if we had to compare Martin Luther to a fleshlight, I think if we had to do that, I would choose Martin Luther. The YouTube stream constantly could definitely attract characters. The more opinions you put online, the more people want to debate or argue. Oh, 100%. Oh, God. They'll see a snippet of what I say, and then they'll say, "Hold up a second. There's a luck stat, top right. It's above my head. You can see it above my head. It's right above my head. It's called Scratch Luck. I'm kind of blocking it, but there's Scratch Luck. There's my coin. There's a prestige thing. It's right next to me. You can see it right next to me. If I could faceless stream, I'd do that so you can see everything. But I love my face. Why would I not show my delicious, tasty, succulent face? Why would I not do that? What would I gain there? And who decided that? What is this? I'm not doing Mundo. I'd love to do Mundo, but it's not worth it. I feel like every person would get assigned one high quality flashlight, we wouldn't have as very many problems. I feel like if every person with a dick got assigned one high quality. Let me read this again. I feel like if every person with a dick got assigned one high quality fleshlight, we wouldn't have very many problems. That is a crazy, and I don't even know how to respond to that. What does that mean? Do you mean if they had somebody that was a fleshlight, or they got a fleshlight in general? That is a overly psychotic sentence when you really think about it. I don't think that's true at all. I don't know about that. I do agree that there is a epidemic with people being wildly horny online, but people crave the attention of another person, and that's almost vouching for AI in some capacities, and the automation of love and automation of women in some capacity. Maybe I'm saying things you're not saying, probably. Yeah, because men without women get too horny. I suppose so. Yeah, but man, the way you phrase that is kind of nuts. Wouldn't have very many, probably got assigned one high quality fleshlight. Do you mean it's not supposed to be deep? Yeah, it's not supposed to be. I understand it's not supposed to be deep, but man, it's just a crazy thing to say. It's an insane statement, I feel. I don't know. I guess that's partially true. A lot of men do think with their phallic members, but man, that just sounds bad. Overall, it just sounds not my cup of tea of a sentence overall. Just not my speed. It is funny. It is wildly funny for sure. That is wildly funny. That is objectively a funny thing to say. But man, you're speaking sentences into the world. You're definitely speaking sentences into the world. Without a shadow of a doubt, you are having thoughts. We're going crazy. Live for chaos. I'm not even sure if that's a chaotic sentence. I think it's a little honest. I'm not sure if it's chaotic. I think it's a little honest for sure. I'd call it a little honest. Assuredly, it's honest. If anything, the sentence is honest. Imagine if you heard that shit without context, like someone just said that to you randomly. I'm being called a yankoid in my YouTube. A yankoid? Maybe you are. Who knows? What's a yankoid? I've never heard that word in my life. Are people just making up terms? I like when people make up terms. That's pretty chill. A yankoid. Is it because you stroke it crazy style on a Tuesday afternoon? What is a yankoid? What is that? Am I supposed to know that term? Am I out of the loop? Am I old now? People just making up slurs. That's a great human trait to have, to make up slurs. We got to get back to that. Probably Forrest Stand British style. I like that. That's good. That's good. We got to get back to the slur maxing. we're not slur maxing like we should. That's my biggest critique of the 21st century. We're not slur maxing like we should. That's my controversial take. We should have more slurs. We're not doing all we can to say as many slurs as possible. And that just feels disingenuous to the American experience, to not slur max. Just some more scratch luck for sure. Our group of people only has like one or two good slurs anymore. I say black people have a wide bevy of great slurs. Acetaminophen, agent, mayo, maggot, vanilla gorilla. Those are the ones for white people. That's pretty good. those are white slurs. Black slurs are always just wild. They're always insane. I enjoy the phrasings of how dark I am more than the slur in itself. The creativity is the better part of the slur for a lot of people. Just the creativity behind it is what really encapsulates what makes a slur potent in the mind brain of a human being. That's what I feel. I'm giving like a scholar's lesson on slurs. That's probably not the best thing for me. That's just how I feel. Hey, cancel me. Say what you want about me. I'm just being honest. Yeah, but that one doesn't have a lot of sting to it. It doesn't really offend anybody. Someone hears that, they're gonna say, "Huh, I bet I am." That's not really offending. The goal of an offensive term is to offend. If it doesn't offend, what's the point? You know, what's really the point of it? If it is just there. What's up, Moonlit? What's cracking? Welcome to the other channel. There's more action going on in the Twitch chat right now. I got rated by Ricky Redo. So yeah. This time on vertical YouTube. Ooh, welcome to vertical YouTube. You're basically getting the same experience, despite the fact that I'm up instead of to the right, I think. Never heard of Vanilla Gorilla. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. It's a tough one. You gotta dig for that one. You gotta dig for it. You gotta dig for it. You gotta dig for it. Scratch my back is risky. That's a risky one. Snake Eyes is risky too. The catalog too is significantly more riskier than the other catalog. Well, by a wide metric mile, you need more scratch luck, I feel. It's not a slur, but black grits can be called hot white dudes. Easy white chocolate. You get a minimum 3 for zeros from me, dog. I got 4 screens. That's so beautiful. Thank you so much. What's up, man? I hope all is well. I'm doing pretty good, Black Shark. How about yourself? I hope all is well for you as well. Gotta respect that. Have you ever banned anybody from chat? A lot of people. Banned a lot of people. I'm not infallible. I do get angry at a lot of people. I'm not infallible. It's almost jokingly easy to make me pissed at something. I'm gonna try this. I'm probably gonna lose a lot of money on this. Probably gonna lose a lot of money on this one. We'll see though. We'll see. I'm gonna try it out. You are. That's an amazing trait. I'm just a fella. I don't think I'm really unhinged. Amazing. I got a whole lot of nothing. That's beautiful. If only. Give me a jackpot. Listen, no way to work every day. That's beautiful. That's good. I'm happy. Gotta slap some grease on those things. You're right. I'm not slapping enough grease. I'm not the greasiest man ever. I could be twice as greasy as what I am right now, but I'm not believing. Win the lotto, right? Yo, why when we are kids it was so much easier to piss yourself laughing? Who said I'm not pissing myself? Maybe you might be depressed. It's really easy to make me laugh. My wife hates it. She's like, you're so easy to make laugh. I'm like, I'm a real giggler. 100%. That's what I am. I can't remember the last time I had a belly laugh. You might have depression. I don't know what to tell you. I can't remember the last time I had a belly laugh. Maybe you are depressed. You might be onto something with that depression comment, man. You might be onto something with the depression. You just might have depression. Have you considered that? These ones are tough because trash a jackpot ticket? Oh. Whoops. Alright, never mind then. Didn't know it was a jackpot ticket. Didn't know that. Alright, this is where things get a little deadly because I just put in the turtles. The turtles are not good are conducive for my brand. I got 4 billion, that's cool. The 7% chance that I get something good off the turtles. All bad. 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 These turtles suck. These turtles are like the worst thing ever. It's nothing but these things. It's horrible. These turtles are horrible. I don't know if I'm losing more than I'm gaining with these turtles. I don't know. I don't know. Apparently I got a jackpot and I missed it and sold it. Don't know why I trashed the jackpot. That's just me being an idiot. Oh, I feel sad about that trashing that jackpot though. I get more scratch luck and maybe I go crazy. Oh, maybe I do go crazy. Hold on. Maybe I do go crazy with the turtles. Hold on. Alright, so here goes my strat. Nothing but turtles. You do gotta piss yourself. If you laugh, it's a requirement you piss yourself. That seems to be what Midnight is implying there. No, not really. If I consider it, if I come percent no more. If you don't piss yourself when you laugh, you might be dehydrated. That's true. Factual statement. If I ignore it, it affects everyone else but me. So if I win, if I take the under. The under? The udder? What under are you taking? I'm definitely at a net something when I do this garbage. It's a net something. Turtles all the way down, baby. Shout out Maturin. That crazy turtle from Always Drink Your Water. That's true. What's that crazy turtle from It the Clown? Right? Stephen King's universe. Maturin. Oh, poor Pennywise. Doesn't know if he's alive or he's dead. Who knows? Oh, poor Pennywise. You'll float too. You'll float too. Oh, poor Pennywise. Am I alive? Am I dying? Am I diving? Oh, you know. Spend your entire fortune on more fortune. You drink your water. There's nowhere to float. Maybe even more. Let's see. Am I gaining money? Technically, yes. Significantly more than I was with the other one. So I'm technically gaining money. Like, on a very technical level, I am gaining an insane amount of money. So, that is good. That's good. I am actually gaining money. I'm getting more than what I was with the sand dollars. So, that is good. That's good. That's good. What's Snake Eyes? Now, Snake Eyes is the worst one. There's a 5% chance. Did I win? I didn't get anything. Match the amount of eyes with the dice of that kind, but avoid the ones. Okay. Now, hear me out here. You just gain it all back with all that. I did gain it all back with that. That is true. I did gain it all back. Now, here goes my thing here. But Scratch My Back. Scratch My Back is pretty good, right? But Snake Eyes. I feel like I do a big round of Scratch My Back right now, right? I do a big round of this. Get a bunch of dollary dues. I'm at 5% with all this. Let's see, am I gaining money? I'm gaining. I'm gaining like crazy. I'm gaining like crazy. I'm gaining. I'm gaining. So, I'm thinking I get Scratch My Back to level 10. And then I move over to Snake Eyes. It really is ridiculous how much $1 billion is, dude. It really is just disgusting because I'm spending 500 million per scratch off, and I'm basically losing nothing. It's insane how much it is. I wish you could spend money to buy more luck in life. That'd be amazing. But sadly, that's not how the real world works. You have to have luck ingrained in you based on your attractiveness as a human being. Hate to see it. Hate to see it. You can buy 1.5 houses with that. With 500 million, you can buy 1.5 houses for sure. That is true. Price of housing has gone up exponentially. Look at that speed. Look at that speed. Look at that speed. If really were like a roulette, we'd all be stinking rich right now. Yeah, but that's not how real life works. And there has to be a few poor people. There has to be. Sadly, we gotta have the poor people so we can feel better. Without poor people, how would I feel better about being rich? Right? You're not thinking about the billionaires. That's the issue. The poor, poor billionaires that have to lay off all their employees because they feel like it. What if you haven't considered if a billionaire gets bored and he has to lay off his entire staff because he's bored? Have you considered that? Didn't think about that, did you? Grow up, right? You just made 700 billion more. I did make 700 billion more. I did. The turtle still sucks. It is just I mean, technically, real life is a roguelike, but it's more like a romancing saga thing. Kinda, unless you just get worse. Unless you get worse as the roguelike goes on. You could get worse at it. If real life worked that way, it would just get progressively worse as life went on, which would be kind of funny. I think it'd be hilarious if we all got a little bit worse. Would that not be hysterical? Huzzah. Money. Big money. Love to see it. I'm basically losing money if I lose money. Real life is like seafood. That's right. You get older every time you die. You have to fight your way to avenge your family, and you get older every time you die. It's just like seafood. That's how life works. Do you start from zero in this game too? You do. You do. You actually start. The first job you get is washing dishes. You start washing. Here, I'll show you. You start off washing dishes, and you wash dishes enough. Like you start off doing this. You wash a dish, and then you wash dishes enough to get enough money to buy your first scratch off ticket, and then that's how the game starts. That's the beginning of the game. It's an incremental white boy like. Hey Ishmael, what's going on? What's cracking? It's my son in chat, everybody. Everybody say hello to my child. Yeah, we're making big money now. This is beautiful. Give me to the trillions. Scratch luck. What are we looking at here? Unlocked final chance is 5 trillion. Oh, another pass away. That's good. I can probably get that. I maxed it. It's kind of crazy. All right, now our goal is to literally die. Wash this. I'd be the world's best dishwasher. My messages didn't show up on stream. They're popping up beneath me. What are you talking about? Are they? Right? Yeah. Let me see here. They're popping up below. Let's see here. On the the delay. Oh, probably. Let's say they're right there for me. I am his son. I love my child. We are playing a scratch off like. It's funny to phrase it that way. This is the scratch off like. Pause the stream for a sec. Ah, I gotcha. W game. Got this night for a little bit. Yank with me someone who's enthusiastically lives in the U.S. I'm not gonna lie to you. That might be the funniest shit I've ever heard. That genuinely might be the funniest shit I've ever heard. Who's enthusiastically living here is the real question, is what I gotta know. Oh, so yeah, British 4chan style, dirty yank. Scratch off sounds cool. That's interesting. That's so interesting. That's the funniest thing I've heard in quite some time, actually. You yankoid. Oh. Sounds like a slur for sure. Definitely slur-like. You heard of a roguelike? This is a slur-like. You may have heard of roguelikes. Get ready for slur-likes. This is so stupid. The dumbest shit I ever did. Yanko's taking our jobs. Are they? I don't think I would ever hear somebody say a Yanko is taking my job. That doesn't sound realistic. Wasn't an OH slur given more creative props? That's true. You know, the Urban Dictionary. You had to Urban Dictionary the term. We're old. We're getting old, man. We're losing our touch. That's some Washington sentence. It is very Washington. It's very Yankee Doodle ass insult. Am I winning, son? Maybe. I'm gonna buy more of these. See if I can get a jackpot. Yank is already a slur. Is it? Yankee? I suppose so. I suppose so. I guess you're not technically wrong. Kind of a weak one, though. What do I go with the bomb? Oh, God, this is bad. This one's horrible. $0. Like the worst one, dude. This one sucks. This one sucks hot piss. And my coin's not strong enough to get the bomb. This is the worst one. I got 1.7 trillion off that, though. So. Hold on. This might be the best one, actually. Hold on. Hold on. This one's kind of cooking. Hold on. Yo, that was kind of good. Get in there. Let's play on Y Super just to just get horsecock. Nothing. What? I'm always winning. That's what I like to see. I like a game that really appeals to my deeper sensibilities of me being a coward baby and wanting to win everything. Alright, so I could do the final chance right now, which would objectively be hilarious, because it is literally just me dying. Or I could get a few more jackpots. Let's see. Maybe a few more jackpots would be kind of fun. Let's get a few things to level 10. I want to get a few things to level 10. Let's do some level 10ers. Is it about 10er? Ooh. And give me some 10er. Oh yeah. I could do the bomb. I'm hard stuck 32k channel points. What is it for the One Piece thing? Like 100k? But I'm a butter cookie. 50k? You're almost there. I hope that when you redeem it, I see it. That's really what I hope for. If you redeem it, I hope I see it. That's really all I want. Because I can't see any redeems. I just want to point that out. If anybody's redeeming anything on Twitch, I can't see it. I just want to point that out. I have no ability to see it. Simply because I'm streaming on OBS and the setup I have doesn't allow me to stream anything. I need to Insomnia Max. I need to stream more. It's really the big issue. I need to stream more. It's not even a you issue. It's a me issue. It's actively a me issue. It's me not streaming enough for you to get the actual reward. That's really it. That's it. That's all that's happening. You're my favorite part-time streamer anyway. This is literally technically my full-time job, and I need to treat it as such. And I don't, and that's the big problem. That's the big issue. I'm not treating this like a full-time job. That's the real big kahuna of the issue. Give me all my money. Montgomery Gator, come play my golf. Montgomery golf. A lot of zeros, a lot of yeses, a lot of susses. Getting a lot there. That was pretty good. Let's see here. A lot of gadgets I can't get. Need 20 trillion for a lot of this garbage. Could get Mundo. Give me an apple tree. What are we doing? Why are we not using the apple tree, right? Give me apple trees. Go ahead. Give me some more luck. You play Risk of Rain too? I do. Cap full time? Yeah. This is my this is my full time job. This is the only job I got. All I have is making YouTube videos and streaming. This is all my job. Every bit of money I come from comes from online. Every single dollar is online. All of it. YouTube I get. Yeah. I got a jackpot. There's another jackpot? Ain't no way. Oh, baby. Oh, we're moving like crazy. Oh, that's insane. The greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. More scratch luck. That's so nuts. Enter the Gungeon. He's got even richer. I love Enter the Gungeon. I think I've beaten Enter the Gungeon 40 times, maybe? Well, I think I got 40 consecutive wins in Enter the Gungeon. I'm pretty cracked at Enter the Gungeon. Enter the Gungeon is hard. Is it? I was like, is it? I don't think it's hard. I think it's an easy game. I think Enter the Gungeon is easy when you know what you're doing. But you gotta know what you're doing. Like, you really gotta know what you're doing. If you don't, it is just abysmal. But when you figure it out, when you figure out what you're doing, you're kind of goated. You're kind of good. As easy as you play. That's true. Give me another jackpottle. It's good that I got the apple trees. It's a good thing I got the apple trees. Getting unlocked and making synergies. Yeah, Toho. This is gonna sound crazy. I'm not a fan of Toho. I'm not a fan of Toho. I'm not a fan of Melty Blood. I'm not a fan of. I like Guilty Gear's lore more than I like the gameplay. If I could be so bold. If I could anger the trans people in chat for a moment. If I could piss them off for a hot second. Y'all mind if I make the trans community piss real fast? When a message doesn't deliver, they block you? They might have blocked you, baby. Did a message not deliver somehow? What happened? What happened? It's not delivering? Her phone may be off? Scratch a super jackpot? Insane work. That's so cool. If it ain't about the money. I died again. Damn it. I really hope it will work this time. But even with that much luck, we're not even close. It's time to pull out the big guns. Clean up this mess. I got some phone calls to make. Okay. Scratchbot can watch plates. That's cool. Add a battery to your fan. More capacity and speed. I'll get... I want this. I don't know what spellbook is. Oh, that's crazy. That's insane. Forget that. Start with aluminum coin. Or jackpots. Permanently unlock their die. Start with $100. All right, let's get it. Cool. 100 smackaroonies, baby. Huh? Spellbook. What was that? Hold up a second. What was that? What's the spellbook do? What does the spellbook do? What is this? What the? Just rebirth style. I did rebirth style that. Good nights. What just happened? Maybe I'm crazy. I think I did something cool. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Some more scratch luck. Maybe I didn't. Did I just do something cool? Am I a hero? Would you say the original Bleach before the are you watching it without watching the other Bleach is kind of crazy. I gotta pee. Yeah, watch the original Bleach. Watch the original Bleach. Why would you watch? Why would you watch Bleach? I'm gonna watch Thousand Year Blood War. Okay, yeah. Bleach is great. I would recommend watching Bleach. The way you phrased it was like I didn't see Bleach at all. Is Bleach good? Spellbook do. What does Spellbook do? I don't know what it does. I got it, but I don't know what it does at all. And the entire Bleach manga set in the library. That's kind of sick. That's kind of actually baller as hell, actually. That's kind of good with the sauce. A jackpot, huzzah! Jackpot was like $1,000. That was nothing. Jeez Louise. Got nothing burger of a jackpot. What do you got for me? Hey, a jackpot. Hey, another jackpot. I got. What does a jackpot mean? What does this mean, Saito Kubo? I get my library all Naruto mangas. We just got stupid shit like Harry Potter and Goosebumps. Goosebumps goes crazy. Hold on, I love Goosebumps. R.L. Stein's the GOAT. What do you mean? R.L. Stein is the GOAT. We got a bunch of stupid stuff like Goosebumps. I don't know about Goosebumps being stupid. I think Goosebumps is pretty cool. I think Goosebumps is pretty cool. Goosebumps is too long. What? It's multiple stories. What do you mean Goosebumps? Like the series in itself? What do you mean Goosebumps is too long? Goosebumps is great. Goosebumps is some of the coolest stories ever put to page. It's so good. I'm a huge Goosebumps fan. You can tell I love Goosebumps. I grew up with it. Maybe I gotta reread Goosebumps. Maybe I'm blinded by nostalgia. You could be onto something here. I could be blinded by nostalgia. That could be a reality too. I played a game recently and it was hot, piss, and garbage and ass. I am a One Piece fan. Yeah, that means a lot in this day and age. I'm a One Piece fan. I think it's bad, but no one's reading that. No one's reading that. That's true. That's true. You're not wrong. I do like long ass stories. You got me there. Factual statement. Factual statement. So now you're thinking with portals. I need some more strength on these things because man, these things are weak. Very, very weak. Little dude's weak. Too weak to do those reasonably. Yep, he's too weak. He's a weak little bastard. Silent Hill F. I don't hate the game. I'll tell you that much. I don't hate the game. I will say that much. That is what I'll say about Silent Hill F is that I do not hate the game. I think it's a good game. Story goes deep. It probably does. Here goes my thing here. You're gonna hate this. I'm stupid, right? Like I'm a dummy. I don't like story games that much. I'm playing through. You gotta be kidding me, bro. Just put it. Just put the fries in the bag. Just put the fries in the bag, man. Just put the fries in the bag, please. I gotta get this strength up. I gotta get the strength up of this thing. This thing is so weak. It's not your fault, little buddy. You're weak because I made you weak. All right, pop through. Go ahead. Make 3 and win. Wasting my time too. Just wasting my time. Holy moly, donut shop. I've never encountered such a deep waste of my time in my entire life. That's impressive. That's just impressive. Just wasting my time. Montgomery Gator. Come and play my golf. Montgomery golf. Pretty good. Okay, so. I need strength. I need to focus only on strength. There we go. All right. Cool. Perfect. How fast are you now? About reasonable speed, I guess. It's about what more can I ask? What more can I ask of you? Yeah, I can't ask much. That's pretty good. More capacity in a fan. Get over there. You ever get scared of horror games? Yeah. I get scared of horror games. I don't like games that scare me, is really what it is. I'm not a fan of being jump scared at all. I've never been a fan of being jump scared. It doesn't feel good to be jump scared. It just doesn't feel good. Maybe to other people it feels great to be jump scared and it makes it good. You must hate FNAF 4. FNAF 4 is actually a pretty horrifying game, actually. That one's pretty bad. I was like, which one is FNAF 4? I was thinking about which one FNAF 4 was. I was about to be like, FNAF 4 is not. I thought it was the one where he just comes up and does. But that one's not the one. What's good, gay rat? It's cracking, big dog. It's cracking. I've beaten Fear and Hunger so many times. I think I got all S endings on the first one. In Termina, I'm missing one. Spellbook charge speed. What's up, baby? You're receiving information about what? Kai? Lane? You want to tell me about it after our stream? Or you want to tell me right now? I'm happy you're enjoying Ball X Pit. Crazy way to phrase the game, though. Not gonna lie to you. Durley, can you tap into Pastor Roast for a second? Let me know about moral machinations of Kirk's death. What does that mean? The moral machinations of Kirk's death? What does that mean? What do you mean by that? I would love. My mouth is incredibly dry. I can't go any much higher than what I am right now. To be quite honest with you, I apologize, my son. But what does that mean? What are you asking me to do? I don't know what that means. Maybe I get some more scratch luck. Like, is it good or bad? Bad that somebody died. Good for liberals, I suppose. Charlie Kirk is another Harambe situation. I like the way that's phrased. That is intense phrasing. I like the way that was phrased. We're going to end the stream right here for now. I'll be back tomorrow. So we'll be back here with some more games tomorrow. We're playing Yandere Simulator tomorrow. So have a lovely day or night wherever you're at. And I'm out. Peace. Bye.